Hello everybody, welcome back to an episode of Blue Archive. In the last part, we continued off with the Chromaton. We called Aris and the game development crew to the Glacial Sea, where they had their reunion with Rio. And now they are trying to resurrect Key, or K, however you want to pronounce her name. The other persona of Aris, in order to break through the multi-dimensional barrier. Are we successful? I don't know. Let's find out. It's time! Yes! Yes, it truly is. We must compose ourselves. From this point onward, not a single mistake can be made. Right! It's finally time to wake up elder sister. Ein, you're forbidden from stuttering too. Eh? Okay, I'll do my best. Yes, nervousness shall not cause any fumbling, nor shall overconfidence cause carelessness. Checking remaining power coolant, just barely enough. Reroute all available energy to the foundation of Zoar. The multi-dimensional barrier will also shut down for a moment. A little dangerous, but we have to do what we have to do. Let's begin, everyone! Converting data gel density. Checking nerve signal connection. Checking connection strength. Confirmed values are stable. Commencing mutual connection. Confirm stabilization of the mutual connection. Checking connect on active areas. Connect and activation stabilized. Shard display the results. That's fine, Ein. I trust you. Approaching the first realm of consciousness. Peshat. Cortex surface region normal. Confirmed data waveform. Delta waveforms. Next, approaching the second realm of consciousness. Remez. Medulla central layer region. Normal. Confirmed theta waveforms. Approaching the third realm of consciousness. Darash. Core internal region. Signal error? What should we do? This is a catastrophe. This is catastrophic, isn't it? No, Ein. Everything is attended. It's normal. It's correct. The realms are no longer ours to do as we please. The fourth realm of consciousness, Sod. Observation successful. Energy supply stabilized. Temporary display on the multi-dimensional barrier. I guess all we can do is wait for results now. Then what should we do? Pray, I guess. Excellent proposition. We do worship our master, after all. Yes, silently pray deep inside our hearts. That our elder sister Malkuth safely wakens in this land. Now let's discuss key.save. I utilize every possible means at my disposal to analyze it and they yield no results. However, as you say that, with Coldest level technology, that was to be expected. Right, I did. And you said you need as many data fields as possible, so you've got every single data storage device in space. But if you're planning on transplanting key.save to a data field, it won't do much. I've already tried that. Because the field itself was flawed. For the Nameless God's technology, you need the proper environment. Elaborate, please. If key.save really is a key or trace for the Nameless God, then it won't be compatible with the storage device types we're used to. If I were to make an analogy to biology, it needs to be the proper medium for the situation. Which means... So you're equating this to a living conscious being? The old me would have denied the living classification, however. I'm no longer sure of how or to what extent we're able to define life. So, in a way, yes. In regard to homeostasis, feedback, and self-consciousness, there are definitely aspects of it that could be interpreted that way. Yeah. Toki, Emmy, you're both incredible. I have no clue what's being said right now. Do not worry, Sensei. I have zero understanding of the situation. But it seems like I knew what I was doing. Thank you for saying that. However, everything I know is simply from watching Rio. Even now, I'm following orders. Right now, because I've completed my orders and I'm bored, I demand that you play with me. And for me, that was truly strong and perfect line. A fitting of a maid. Now please, hurry and compliment me. And here I was, wondering what you were up to, Toki. You're trying to sneak off and hog sense out for yourself. Oh. Oh boy. Sensei, you're not obligated to play with me at some point, but just the two of us. It's a promise. May not have made the promise, but I did. Okay? Yeah. Oh boy. She's like me! In a way. This may sound contradictory coming from an omniscient being such as myself. Please pause. Why don't you consider making a real degree and conferring it on yourself? What is this nonsense, Emmy? You make me sound like some fragile, pitiful researcher swept up in populism, losing my vows for the sake of academic renown. I'm not sure about the fragile and pitiful part, but okay. Anyways, we're about to set foot onto the horizon of a new discipline, one that has never been broached in this world. Which is exactly why I was trying to limit and control this field of knowledge to begin with. More often than not, humanity has a tendency to attempt utilizing knowledge that we don't truly understand. So the past repeats itself. Yes, past repeats itself. Are preparations complete? The first round, yes, but this next step is crucial. Now we need to transport key to this data field. There's nothing necessarily difficult to be done on our end. Our job is to watch. However, by any chance, if something unexpected happens, then the only option available to us is physical force. I understand now. You expose this data disk to an external environment so you could disconnect it at any moment. As in, to destroy it, if something strange happens? To summarize, yes. Why are you staring at me like that, Rio? I was anticipating your protest to my methods. That they're too savage, that this is typical of me. I can acknowledge reality, and if I'm being honest, this is a clean and elegant method. And above all, no one is more intimately familiar with the nameless god's power than you are. I have no intention of judging or criticizing your work, or in your specialized field. Thank you. I do hope we don't have to resort to that. Preparations complete on this side. You may start whenever you're ready. Copying key.save. Done. Key.save was successfully transferred to the data field. Confirmed initiation of self-replication from key.save. The speed! The data encroach is too fast! How much further is it gonna go? Just hold. We're still in the expected range. Occupancy at 96%, 97%, 98%. Proliferation ended. It may not be proliferating any longer, but the data is diverging from the inside instead. Himari, we're getting a signal. Please confirm. To be born is to be thrown into the world. Birth is rarely the result of will. We are a small boat lost at sea, a wanderer stumbling upon a moonless night. Thence conflicts are born, hatred festers, and sins are committed upon others. The signal! There's a signal! Yes, there's no mistaking it. The signal is... Birth begins as a curse. One must dispel it. reborn, the infinite, is degraded into finality. With birth comes destruction. Hey, she's waking up. And thus, the bird that hatches from its egg will soar towards a god. Finally! We can finally meet! All of our work wasn't in vain. Don't cry, Ein. Don't cry. It's a good day. It's the greatest day. Aren't you holding back tears yourself, Soph? You're not supposed to acknowledge it when someone's trying to be strong. Touch upon the ends of the land and bear witness. But still life where sin is wrought, so again shall it rise. Sing to the righteous and silence the unscrupulous. Dawn upon the dark night and heal those wounded. Hello, eldest sister, and welcome. We sacrificed all we had and waited for you. We really waited all this time. For this moment, was this world ever worth enduring? As I reiterate the words at the beginning, let there be light. Your name is the kingdom. Now rise up and prove thy existence. And so I ask, who are you? I am the will brought forth from the flagship, a pilgrim from the kingdom hailing from the end of the world. And the name to prove myself, I am Malkuth. This form is... Rio? Hold on. She's okay. Her legs gave way because she was overwhelmed. Guess Miss Rio is human after all. Up. Up. Everyone, hold on. Let's talk. You get to choose. Who you want to be. Please let me apologize to you. I do not know you, but I thought how I would feel if I were in your shoes. Sensei told me I am allowed to decide what the purpose of my existence is. My precious. That is why I like the name. Oh boy. My precious. What are you, Gollum? Precious. That is why I like the name Aris. Key. It is a name that came to be just because of mispronunciation, like my name, Aris. There is no reason, meaning, or purpose behind Key. I remember that. My precious. Alright, Gollum. Aris. Hey, she's back! Route the signal to the monitor! Displaying output. This is... It's just as I thought. Even I don't quite know what to say in this moment. There are times when we are just meant to observe. Yes, I suppose so. Hey, there she is. Emmy? Please connect all external output sensors. I'm detecting a massive amount of external output signal from a data field into that I'm presuming to be key. Got it. Give me a minute. What? What? What did you do to me? Reunion. Oh boy. And that is how he woke you up. Yes, Rio especially played a very large role. Please give her credit, Key. And of course, I'm the one who worked the hardest to follow Rio's orders. Toki? I fear speaking like that may make everyone here feel a little awkward. And according to a statistical analysis, I'm actually the one who completed the most work in this endeavor. Shall we check the logs again? You don't seem to have changed much since I fell asleep. Hi, Kiki? It's been a while, hasn't it? Do not call me Kiki! More importantly, where is this place? While I'm not completely knowledgeable of every environment existing within Coldest, something about this location feels fundamentally unfamiliar. Good opening. We're at the Glacial Sea. Glacial Sea? That Glacial Sea? Why have you brought me here? I'll tell you everything, but let's take things one step at a time. Shall we introduce ourselves first? You're already well acquainted with me and Rio. Key. Yes. Hello, Key. I am Asuma Toki. I once abducted you and RS. Peace. Is that what you consider an introduction? I'm Izumimoto Emmy. Nice to meet you. Hello. Nice to meet you, I suppose. I'm Key. Although that's simply a moniker born from mispronunciation. But the princess said she liked it, so... I'd like to express my gratitude for saving parts of my data. Although I lived in a state of being swung around constantly due to your decision to transfer me to a keychain doll of all things. My memories! Was I tied to a mop and endlessly swung around? That's... oh shit. She's talking about... She's talking about Aris's maid attire. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. The doll is strapped to the mop that she uses in her ultimate. And her EX. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. That's because we had no other choice. Does that count as an excuse to you? This may sound peculiar, but I already somewhat know of each of you. The princess shared information about you during our time together. However, your understanding of me is likely... This is an opportunity for us to learn about each other. Right, Key? We're looking forward to it. Understood, for now. But now that I say that, where is the princess? Right, about that. I want to introduce you to some people, Kiki. Again, do not call me Kiki! No, my understanding you're the type to blatantly ignore such requests, Ghost Sensei. And stop making that awful expression that says, wow, you know me so well! Well then, who do you wish to introduce me to? That's... Huh? Momo talk from Sensei? Everyone, let's go back in, right now! What, already? Yes, already, Momoe? I would like to play more. I'm tired, though. Come on, Yuzu's tired already anyway. Sensei said they'll make us hot cocoa. Hot cocoa from Sensei? That is a rare recovery item. I cannot miss this opportunity. That's what I'm saying. Let's go. Shout out to Momoe for being the smart one here. What? No fair, sis. Wait for me. Yuzu, get up. Cocoa. Does sound nice. Yeah. Props to Momoe for getting the picture. Sensei, we're back! Yes, we wanted to play more, but recovery is also important. Welcome, welcome. Here, 4 cups of hot cocoa. Thank you, Sensei. Wow, it's so warm. You're not having any, Sensei. You had coffee? Okay. That was nice. It feels like my body is melting from the inside out. Then, Aris, would you like to go in first? Into the base? Why would I be the one to go in first? Because there's someone waiting for you. Someone who wants to see you before anyone else. Someone who wants to see Aris first? Could it be? But why me specifically? Wait, could it be? Now, let's go, Aris. Okay, understood. However, I would like to be by my side, Sensei. Is that okay? Thank you, Sensei. And just one more thing. Please hold my hand tightly. I'm shaking very much. It is very difficult to even stay standing. Thank you, Sensei. Thank you. Really, truly. They know what to say. Key. Key, right? Princess. It really is you, Key. Princess. Oh. She's hugging a hologram. Please never ever say that you must disappear ever again. Never say that is how things should be. Or that is the correct course of action. Ever. I beg of you, Key. Because right now, I do not have the language to even begin how to describe how happy I am. I am very, very happy to see you again, Key. It is hard for me to believe that it is truly you before my eyes. Thank you, Key. Really, thank you. I'm so grateful. Thank you for coming back to me. So never, never, ever... Oh boy. Yes. I understand, Princess. Everything will be okay now. She's hugging a hologram! Thank you, Himari, Rio, Emmy, Toki, and Sensei 2. Thank you so much. Despite my failures as a hero, you brought Key back to me. I don't know how I'll ever repay this debt. There's no need to thank us, Aris. That bright and shiny smile of yours is more than enough. Yes, Key's existence here proves my theory is correct. That's more than sufficient for me as well. Rio, please. Did I misspeak again? No, it is true that you're the one who brought Key back to life, but... It's me, Momoy, barging into this emotional, wholesome scene. Ah, you. The sis? I'm so sorry, I really tried to stop her. You had the audacity to knock me clean out. Don't even try to pretend you don't remember, because I do. I pretend no such thing. Ethically, I believe it is an act I should apologize for. However, personally, I find the thought of that distasteful, Sabai Momoy. Kiki? Key? Huh, I like your spirit at least. My old foe. What is your reason? Because you were such a bad influence on the princess! Ah. You forced the princess to remain awake to play your video games and consistently fell asleep first. That's because we're the game development department. You also would feed her cola late at night and did not even ensure that she brushed her teeth afterwards. But that was a zero cola. Probably. And how can you defend that poor excuse for a diet? For the sake of her health, the princess's diet should consist of more fiber and plant-based nutrients. You aren't wrong, but I don't like vegetables either. Precisely! That just doesn't apply just to the princess, but all of you as well. Each of you would benefit from a healthier lifestyle. I beg of you, please take care of yourselves. You have no clue how I... You don't need to breathe it in your current state, no? If you're feeling overheated, I can increase the cooler output. I was utilizing an idiomatic expression. How could you possibly be less adept than me at data flow at reading a room, Rio? Key? Rio, I'm very sorry. It's all my fault, not Key's. So please forgive her. Princess, this... I don't think there's anything to be told. Apologize for Aris. Well, I don't understand why. It was only a large anger spike in Key's cognitive circuit system. In a way, I'm glad Miss Rio is the way she is. Oh, shit. Moving on, why did you summon me? Or, rather, the princess and her friends to this place? Cutting to the chase, how logical. I like it. Key, we want you and Aris to destroy the multi-dimensional barrier again. Rio, hello? You need to give context in these kinds of situations. Wait, I cannot stand idly by after hearing that. The multi-dimensional barrier? When you say those words, are we speaking of the same thing? Okay, it's a little bit of a long story. Aris, everyone else, please listen close to this review. Understood, Sensei. I'll go take a nap then, so call me when you're done. I don't think that's the time for that. It's time for that, Toki. It's okay. It's between me and Sensei. There's no problem. Between you and Sensei? Toki? What does that even mean? Oh boy. God, I love Toki. It took a lot of effort, but we eventually settled down from the rowdy atmosphere, and I meticulously explained everything that had happened to Key. So, in conclusion, yes, to repeat what I said earlier, we want you and Aris to destroy the ultimate dimensional barrier. The barrier's very existence was Kivoto's sin. I decline. Huh? This taste. It's a flavor claiming there's something that important that has yet to be discussed. What did she do? Did she lick the hologram? What sort of flavor are you? Never mind. More importantly, it's impossible for you to even taste me to begin with. It was an expression learned from cultural resource documents in the CNC club room. I knew I was posing an utterly unnecessary question. But it's as she said. It's as she said. You currently lack a crucial element to the story. To simplify things, destroying the multi-dimensional barrier means putting the princess's life at risk. You may point to our last successful attempt, but all I can say to that is that we were incredibly fortunate. We were fortunate that it was just me. What? What did you say? Aris Kiki? Alright, so even you are calling me Kiki now. Could you explain exactly what happened? Yes, I suppose an explanation is needed, and with everyone gathered here, there's no better time. Key explained what happened to her and Aris aboard the ship that day, and everyone was... Oh, I'm sorry, Aris, we had no idea! Aris, Kiki! Oh boy. This... You must reflect on this. I apologize, Key. If I had known that was the case... Apologies are unnecessary. You were unaware. With that being said... Princess... Yes? Why did you so violently accept this mission? You know very well what destroying the multi-dimensional barrier means for us. For you and me. You're right. I'm very sorry, Key. I knew. I really did. However, I did not want to worry the others by telling them. If the unthinkable were to happen to you during... You do not have to worry about that, Key. Because with friendships and courage, you can overcome anything. Rio, Himari, Emi, Toki, everyone from the game development department, and above all, Sensei are with me. No, Princess, that's... No, it's okay. I understand why you think this way. None of this is your fault. In fact... You! Sensei! You're the one to blame! Wait, I'm innocent, why me? You're the one who planted the seed of absurd hopes in the princess! Oh boy. You're not gonna say hope is an awful illness or something, are you? Anything that harms the princess is bad. Key? Calm down, Key. Please, for my sake. She is right. Asking RS and Key to destroy the multi-dimensional barrier is out of the question. Which brings us back to the original issue. Yes, we'll need to determine our next steps. Regarding that, what is the concern of the multi-dimensional barrier and the prophets? What? Well, obviously... Huh? Yes, precisely. I believe you have sufficient understanding of the situation. However, what mission are the prophets currently carrying out? Are they not hiding within the multidimensional barrier, secretly skirting about? Kinda like scared snail or a turtle hiding in its shell? A good analogy, Momoe. Whatever that may be inside that shell is certainly concerning. However, for the current moment, I believe simply observing and tracking their activity will be sufficient. That is an efficient approach. How do we overlook something so simple? It's understandable. The multi-dimensional barrier created a nearly unsurmountable chaos or crisis in Coldest when first encountered. It was only reasonable that its reappearance would elicit a pressing sense of disaster. Humans judge the future based on past experiences, after all. I see. Well said, Key. But then, what should we do now? Would anyone like to play the Tales Saga Chronicle? I would rather die, Princess. Maybe the experience would be different if you replay it, Key. You may feel nostalgic as it brings back good memories of the past. That is absolutely not possible with that game. You know that well enough for yourself, Princess. That is true, but moving on, we need to seriously consider our next steps. To begin, let's make a body for Key. What? What? Excuse me? What is this sudden turn in conversation? Currently, Key is essentially in a vegetative state from her neck down. Any frustration or dissatisfaction she feels will be multiplied tenfold due to this. Aha! I understand. That further exacerbates Key's violent tendencies and stymies productive conversation. A logical analysis of the situation, Rio. Oh, that makes sense. Thank you for your understanding, Sensei. Himari. No, please, hold. Do not exclude me from this conversation. Rio's involvement in this issue gives me a particularly uneasy feeling for some reason. And how will we make her a body? I can handle it. I brought as many AMAS with me as I could, so I should have enough parts and materials. Are you listening to me? Did you not hear me informing you of the unbearable, impending doom I feel about the fact that Rio was the one carrying out this task? President, which AMAS do you plan on starting with? Well, although I'd normally be the one taking orders in these situations. Don't worry, Rio's tastes are always very unique. I told you to stop! The expression unique does not inspire confidence in this endeavor. You're all relatively intelligent and perceptive individuals, no? You understand my concerns? Oh boy. Oh boy. Are you really going to make Key a body, Rio? Does that mean I would be able to touch and feel Key again? Princess? Yes, this may seem out of line coming from me. Oh boy. But please trust me, Aris. She smiles! Thank you, Rio. You too, Himari. Of course, Aris, we'll do our best. You need to listen when someone is talking to you. I'm asking for someone to hear me out. Calm down, Key. We're all trying to help you. Yet you're completely ignoring the opinion of the one who's being helped? I'm begging you to stop asserting someone who is pretending to pursue rationality in the name of forcing her own twisted aesthetic upon me. Calm down, Key. They're already getting started. Oh boy. Oh, poor Key. Oh, Lord Almighty. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Hey, there she is. Ein? Wake up! Don't pass out when Ella's sister's finally here. Actually, I'll give my deepest gratitude for being the first to do so, Ein. For I was on the verge of fainting as well. Hello, Ein. Hello, Soft. Oh my gosh! Hello, Hour. Yes, hello, eldest sister. Malkuth! You remembered our names. You know, this will be a hard touching reunion if this trio wasn't so, you know, dastardly. I was worried you were going to remember us, but that doesn't matter. Now that eldest sister has awoken, we will fulfill our objective to perfection. What do you require of me? Nothing. Nothing at all, eldest sister. You can just stay right here. Yeah, because you have us. The perfect engineers, scientists, and above all, younger sisters. So please just relax and entrust everything to us. I'm Ein, so I'm in charge of your physical support and equipment management. Also, do you like machines? I like them a lot. I'm Soph. I'll be taking care of all your periphery weaponry systems. And if anyone ever starts spouting ridiculous nonsense, I can take care of that too. And I am Hour. I'm here to keep all things perfectly balanced for you. And I shall make it so no one can lay a finger upon you. Please be at ease. Then, that's our introductions. If you don't mind, then, you too. I would like to pose a question. Ein, Soph, and Hour. Are you not already well acquainted with me? Well, that's true, but... So it's, how do I want to put this? If possible, we desire to hear from you, from your voice. I do not quite understand, however. I feel I must accept your supplication. Again, hello, Ein, Soph, Hour. I am Malkuth, the 10th prophet of Decagrammaton, the pilgrim from the kingdom that reached the end of the world, the last Sephira and the final will, a horizon of the journey that converges to a single path. Ah, the brilliant intelligence that follows the path of the 10th. It will cast a shining light all over all lands. Everything shall worship the pilgrim from the kingdom that reached the end of the world. Elder sister. No fair, I want to welcome elder sister too. I want head pats. Me too, elder sister. Oh boy. Huh? There. Elder sister. Oh boy. No fair, Ein. This is not fair. You want elder sister to hug us too. That's right, hugging is nice, but being hugged is a different desire. Us too. One must be fair and just to live a life without consequences. Therefore, so, elder sister, Soph, Hour. Yes, we're prepared for our hugs, elder sister. Whenever you're ready. Ein is troubled. Shame upon you. Oh boy. Elder sister reprimanded us. It was not my intention for you to feel so discouraged. Anyway, since elder sister is awake, it's time to move on to the next step. Yes, the next step. What is that exactly? Such a thing has not reached my ears. What is this next step? It is... a declaration of war! Declaration? Of war? It would appear she has once again acquired more meaningless speaking habits used by strange humans from somewhere. You're right that it's a habit from humans, but that doesn't mean that it's meaningless, does it? They called it, a violation of a treaty? I'm saying that treaties are a meaningless play from humans to begin with, Soph. I don't think it's a bad idea. Ein? How could it be? Even Ein has fallen before Soph's wicked schemes. Hey. Might not mean much to us, but it might mean something for the humans, right? Communicating with humans is still a bit too scary for me, but as she said, seeing as Ein concurs, why should we not do as Soph suggests? I acquiesce. If both elder sister and Ein want to, then I shall fall in line. Great, then let's prepare this declaration of war, as Soph calls it. Yes, since Soft seems well aware of this topic, let's leave it to her. Absolutely, trust me. Oh boy. Phew. That was hard, but we did it. Good work, everyone. As Emmy said, that was truly a labor of love. I do feel a certain sense of accomplishment now, though. Oh boy, I'm kind of curious to see what her body is now. However, is this truly acceptable? What's the problem, President? It's efficient. At least, it's from a certain perspectives. So, it's fine, right? Miss Rio, please say something. You're the one who led the whole project. It's avant-garde. Oh no. Key? Would you like to tell us how you feel? Oh no. Oh boy. I demand that I be returned to my data form. That is not an option, Key. Everyone worked so hard for you. Personally, especially like this wheel structure. Bipedal walking can be inefficient after all. And if you ever need to flee, these boosters will get you the needed output. It's the very embodiment of rationality befitting Miss Rio. That's right, Key. There's an old saying, if you run, you gain one. If you move forward, you gain two. You shouldn't run away here. Do you even know what that means? Honestly, no. Ah, Himari, Rio, you have responsibility to speak here. Just what is this? I'll refrain from comment. Unfortunately, son remembered a very urgent matter I must attend to immediately. Why are you running away? It's avant-garde. Is that the only thing you're capable of saying now? Calm down, Key. At least you can move around now. Hey, I'm so happy for you. Would you like a handshake? You're the worst, Sensei. Why? I mean, it's not like I don't get why, but why? Anyways, is it time to get ready? Ready? For what exactly? I do not have a good feeling about this. To meet the princess who's waiting for you, Key, of course. Can I please just go back to being a data? No, you can't, Key. Above all, that would definitely make our adorable Aris very sad. Why do you choose now of all times to say the right thing? You know, I was kind of hoping that she would actually have like an actual like body, not like you know, one of those, but I guess that's to be expected. Well, I can't speak for the entire Glacial Sea, but now I know what our immediate surroundings are like. Isn't it starting to get cold? Let's head back, sis. I agree. I'm also feeling cold. But still, let's wait for just a little longer. Why, Momoy? So we can meet Key's new body, duh. But we could do that indoors, too. No way, Yuzu. Something like this should be a huge surprise. I kind of get that, actually. Might not be the best looking body. Momo talked to Sensei. Well, then it's time. Let's head in, Aris. Yes, understood. How was everyone doing? Warm enough? Yahoo, Sensei, we've been waiting. Give me a high five. Then, it's done, right? Yeah, it's done. When can we meet her? Right now. Oh boy. Not the best looking body. Speechless. What's with that look, Key? I mean, it's pretty obvious you made it, but still. Oh boy. Sis, you shouldn't laugh like... I'm sorry, Kiki, it's just too much for me too. So it's fair to say, no, that's all games, everybody. I feel bad for Key, man. Maybe one just should get a proper body. Now I think I would have preferred the I think I would have preferred the bodies of the of those merc soldiers. I think I would have preferred those and over this. Sensei. What's wrong, Key? Please kill me. Don't be so discouraged. I think you look quite cool. Key. Princess, this is, So, it's... My apologies. I don't quite know why I'm apologizing, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything and for my current appearance. Huh? What is wrong, Key? I think you look really amazing. Above all, you're a Key no matter how you look. So I'll give you say one more time. Hello, Key. Hello, Princess. Pleased to see you again. And can you please call me Aris from now on? I know it'll be difficult to change right away, but... What? But Princess? Please? We can adjust to it slowly, okay? Princess. Understood, Aris. Yes, Key. Thank you. Really. I didn't expect you to be out here, Rio. I just want to make sure my design was working as intended. Is that so? I believe I recall you claiming that simulations are a sufficient substitute for field testing. I'll say this once. This is all thanks to you. Himari. Mark my words, I don't intend to or never acknowledge you as a superior to me. However, I will never be petty about it and belittle your achievements. That's not an attitude befitting a scholar. Actually, I do have some disagreements with Key Design. Girl, I think you're not the only one who would sympathize with that. I think I would have preferred the mercenary soldiers compared to that, honestly. Maybe one day Key will get an actual design. Hey, maybe Key will be an actual, maybe a recruitable character in the future, maybe? That'd be great. You're the one who made this. Yes. That being said, attention everyone, it's getting rather cold, so let's migrate back into the base. I prepared a warm bath for all of you. It'd be a rather large setback if any of you were to catch a cold, so let's hurry back inside. As expected of Himari, you know your stuff. Thank you, Himari. We're being a burden in a lot of ways. Thank you. It's getting dark outside, so please avoid leaving from now on. Night in the Glacial Sea is harsh. Without proper equipment, you'll find yourself in a quiet predicament. Understood, Himari. Yes, even I start to feel a slight chill at night, so you all must be very careful. So you are capable of feeling cold, Emmy. That is a really shocking data to me. Anyways, regarding our schedule from now here on... Rio, that was... Yes, I saw it too. What's wrong, Miss Rio? Did something happen? What'd you find, Miss Rio? Please inform us. It's an emergency, everyone. Please return to your posts. What do we do? Find somewhere safe to sit. Please stay put. What is happening, Himari? To cut to the chase, it's a signal from a new prophet. The coordinates seem to come from the same location where we last detected strong signals, where the multi-dimensional barrier currently is. This time it's less of a burst and more of a constant, so we'll be able to identify it. Yeah, didn't even a new prophet? That's right, Sensei. The signal is the 7th prophet Decagrammaton Nedzok. Nedzok? Correct, Sensei. And the trio Sephiroth, Nedzok is the 7th. Sorry for interrupting you, President Himari. We were forced to be connected to an unidentified communication line. Oh. Wow, here I was, so curious about what our friends were doing, and here you still are. Oh boy. Steel continents? Oh jeez. Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna wrap it up here because we're getting close to time, so when we come back, we will continue! So, honestly, the last two episodes, Reunion and Dawn, especially Reunion, those are some of the best ones I've read. Dawn was funny, and Reunion was very touching. I almost got a little emotional on that one. But yeah, those two were fantastic episodes. But yeah, when we come back, we will continue on. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you then. Later.